And that's what I want to find out, because again, the ones that also thrive in the pandemic easily are the ones that actually had systems in place. Because if we had system in place, then the programs can flow better. What did you guys do to make that work?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think initially, like our plan was the physical locations. We saw like the spaces, because it happened like pre-pandemic. Like Singapore was booming, India was booming, Tallinn, Estonia was booming, Bali was booming. That was a new space that it was not available for a lot of entrepreneurs. Uh, and like we managed to build this community uh, just by coming to our spaces. I think the digital transformation for us was more bringing on board more of the investor side and
Mm.
connecting more dots. I think at the beginning was more of like those young backpackers with, more than just an idea about like what they wanted to do with their lives. Like we're actually launching a business and they saw us as the space.
Okay.
When the pandemic happened, traveling stopped. Then we start doing more of the pitch events. We start building more of our community. We created the Draper Entrepreneur Network on Slack, which is a very active group of entrepreneurs. Which
Nice.
each of our locations, builds the community, and this is kind of like the epicenter of all of this community to come and
Mm.
like if you're in the Philippines and you want to launch a business in India, like this is like a space where people can really connect with more European entrepreneurs and leverage on the Draper ecosystem or our locations and our team to help them guide them through. It's just kind of like when you go to a concierge around the world, instead of asking like where's the best restaurant in town, like you kind of ask them like, hey, where's the best investor in town?
Got it.
Where's like the best place to do my podcast?
Mhm.
Where is the best live streaming
Mhm.
app in the Philippines? So we're kind of like that concierge that happened like in a physical space, but also digitally.
Got it.
And that community was built very strong, and I think that was the fundamentals uh, of the metric that you were talking about. Like, and then how to reach to 1 million entrepreneurs. Uh, I mean, to be honest, like we're still in the process of figuring out how to very
Right. That's a
quantify
hell
this.
of a North Star, right there.
Yeah, and it's hard to quantify it because there's people like we stand for like connecting, inspiring, and empowering. A lot of people that we inspire, like we kind of have to keep track of them, like to just kind of like have a checklist on our end, like this is like entrepreneur number one, entrepreneur number two, until we get to 1 million.
Right.
So we're starting like to see the process there, like and I we're gonna work more on the technology side to be able to quantify that a bit better and be able to inspire more people, because that's how we're gonna do it, and we're not gonna do this alone. The way that we do it is what building a strong network in each of the locations that we have, and like
Mhm.
growing together with the community.
Mhm.
That's what's gonna help us. We cannot do this alone. It's just like a founder or like a general manager or one piece of just the Draper hat. Like this is something that we built with the community, and that's how we will get to our 1 million entrepreneur uh, mission. And most of our locations have that. Like it's very important for us that the first step that you put into one of our locations, that's the first thing, the last thing that you see, and that's what everybody of our team sees, and that's our North Star. Uh,
Got it.
I that's really that what wakes us up in the morning and like what gets us excited about, and it's really changing and transforming people's life through entrepreneurship, which is pretty awesome.